Thank you very much, Edward. We will do a question and answer session as soon as all of these, and bring all the technology panelists together just before lunch. Next, I'm really pleased to introduce Alvina from Unlimited Snow, and she is going to talk about something that I consider I know a lot about, because I'm from Canada, snow. Alvina.
Yeah. Okay. When I was preparation of this presentation, I was thinking either present in English or in Chinese. Of course, my native language is Chinese. For Chinese, it's more comfortable for me. But consider the beautiful translator Amy and her colleague. I think, okay, let's do it in English. And later I found out they still need to translate my English to Chinese. Anyway, my name is Alvina. My Chinese name is Shuo. I come from a Dutch company called Unlimited Snow. We say we are the expert in the development of indoor snow parks. In this presentation, I would like to share the collective knowledge of our team and my humble opinion about future indoor snow parks. For someone who doesn't know a lot in indoor snow parks, you may wonder why a Dutch company wants to talk something about snow. Right? Okay. Firstly, I want to ask everyone a question. Who have seen snow before? I think most people have seen snow. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, second one is, who have been to indoor snow parks? Oh, that's really a lot. And who have designed or involved in the development of indoor snow parks? That's great, but not as many as before. So I think I still can humbly present my opinion, as not everyone knows that much. Okay, so let's have a look at the list of 2016. China has the most indoor snow parks under operation. Number 2016, now the number is much more. Well, before that, Netherlands and Finland were tied for the first place. Let's have a look at this one. This is the area of the Netherlands and the area of China. So the Netherlands is 40,000 square kilometers area, and in China is 9.6 million square kilometer. See the differences? And the next one. See, in the Netherlands, there is 17 million people. Well, in China, it's almost 1.4 billion. So I think the Netherlands is saturated with professionals involved in indoor snow park industry. And something more. Why am here? Right? I look young. As you know, Chinese look younger than their real age. Don't try to guess my age, okay? Well, I don't think you will get it. Anyway, let's move on. I was born in China. Due to my work, I witnessed a huge change on snow and ice markets after China won the bid to host the 2022 Winter Olympic in 2015. Since then, China becomes the country with the most indoor snow parks, and the number is still growing. We are very glad to contribute a lot during this period, and I'm very fortunate to be part of this. My background is architecture. The work of my company, Unlimited Snow, has a very good connection with my previous research on architecture in extreme climate, which focus on the close connection between architecture and technology in an extreme geographical context. And I'm also a skier. I believe a lot of people are skier, right? And this is a photo of me near Le Bas de Chavanette. I hope I pronounced it right. If you translate, it's called Shuo, which is famous for the steep and difficult piste. I highly recommend everyone to have a try. And a lot of my colleagues have been there before because they are instructors, ski instructors. When you pass the ski instructor exams, you have to ski very well to the very steep piste. Right. And wait a moment. So for the ones who have been to indoor snow parks, I believe all of you have some image about how normally it looks like, right? And some of the reason is the recent built indoor snow park look quite similar. However, the future indoor snow park will be the same, or it should be something different. To answer this question, let's have a quick look on the history of indoor snow parks. This is the first one. Who is from Austria? Anyone? If there's no one from Austria, then no one from Vienna. This is Vienna, right? It's an abandoned train station. And the first time, built in 1927, the world's very first indoor ski slope. Structure is wood, and they even have 20-meter ski jump. Okay, more. In Japan, the first seasonal non-refrigerated indoor ski slope. Also the first in Asia, very famous for SWOS. What is SWOS? It's SSAWS. It means, start from the first, summer, spring? Yeah, spring, sorry. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, snow. So they bring snow all season. This project got investment of $300 million. It's built on a reclaimed land in an earthquake area near Tokyo. But 2002, this snow park is closed. And economically, it's never get its investment back. And later, 1 year later, it turned to a IKEA store. Okay? And people discuss who is the first commercial indoor center, either the one in Australia or the one in Belgium called Casablanca. I don't want to verify who is the first. Let's move on. And the first indoor snow dome in the Netherlands in 1989. And then from Finland. Finland is the ski country. Anyone from Finland? Or you? Have a guess how long this ski tunnel is? Anyone? It's too long. Altogether it's 2.4, but one way is 1.2 kilometer. It's the first Nordic ski tunnel built in Finland. And then Snow World, the famous one, because it's a venue hosting the first indoor international ski federation competition. And same year, in Germany, Alpine Center has been built in a right angle slope on a former waste dump with a track length of 640 meters. Then to Asia, to China, 2002. Used to be the largest in Asia, but closed in 2009. People still want to still say, hey, come back. In Shanghai, we have huge requirements on indoor ski. But I don't know why they haven't come back yet, but we are looking forward. I am looking forward. And 3 years later, imagine the indoor snow park like a big empire, expanding to here and there and there. Then this one becomes to the most southern indoor snow parks in New Zealand. Yes. same year, the ski park building in France with the most vertical drop, about 90 meters, with an average inclination of 70%, and even hold the record of fast speed on the indoor ski slope, 110 kilometers per hour. Amazing, right? Okay, if we stop the time here, we see the interior of the indoor ski park look more like industrial building. Let's go back, have a look. Right? And somehow always aiming for longer and longer slope, more and more vertical drop. However, another snow park catches the world attention, which also the one set up the best tone for the next generation ski slope. Yes, Ski Dubai. This indoor ski resort opened in 2005 with about 22,000 square meters of indoor ski area. It's a part of a shopping mall. And the interior design was changed, as you can see here. Especially their inner envelope. There's no trusses and the industrial look anymore, right? And more various of activities like snow play, penguin encounter are added to make it not only a ski resort, but also an entertainment center for family and children. Then suddenly everything stopped because of the global economic crisis. So snow park is very cold, right? And we have a period called winter for indoor snow parks. In this almost 10 years, no big snow park is built. And a lot of snow parks under preparation or construction stopped. So we kind of missed the best period after Ski Dubai to experiment different kind of ski sloped or snow play area. And you see here, 12 years later, after Ski Dubai, it's opened, Ski Egypt opened. It went to Africa. Looks similar, right? And then, same year, 2017, Sonic Harbin Ski Park is opened, become the world's largest, 72,000 square meters, 6 different kinds of slopes, 3,000 instant capacity, and with 15,000 snow play area. This year, 2019, Sonic Guangzhou Ski Park opened. If we look back to the snow park which built in the past several years, they are in the same type as Ski Dubai regarding of the space distribution, ceiling design, snow play activity, etc. When we think about, okay, this is the only way to build snow park, we have another one. Next year, the most iconic ski project called Maidan 1 will close the envelope. This is a $1 billion project. You can see from the render. It showed a very long 1.2 kilometer ski slope. It will be the longest in the world. Oh, you see the tower here. It's a residential tower. Guess how high it is? 711 meters. Residential building. Right, cool, huh? So, let's stop for a short moment. In the past, the ski parks look industrial, aiming for longer, but we improve it. It's not industrial anymore, right? But somehow it's still searching for longer and longer. And good thing is we involve more snow play, focus more on family entertainment. Upon these two elements, I want to firstly talk about long. longer and longest. Are there other possibilities? Imagine, now forget all the picture you just seen. Imagine you have a friend call you, say, hey, someone, I'm skiing. I'm skiing with my children. And probably you have an image in your mind what kind of environment she or he is. Let's assume it's a she is. Try to remember that picture in your mind. Okay? Is that this one in your mind? Or is this one? When your friend told you she is skiing? Or is this one? Or is this one with her children? This one. It's a slope. I believe this is an image when we think about skiing. I'm a skier. I'm fascinated by mountain, by the snow, by the beautiful, beautiful view when I use a chairlift to go to the mountain top and see the bottom. It's beautiful. I see myself so small. However, I would not say this is wrong. No, definitely not. This is one of the options. The left one is ski to buy. The frame is a real ski area. The right one is you can call it one. It was Wanda, but now it's Sonic Harbin Snow Park. You see it? It's still more linear. And even this one, you see from the top, expert slope, intermediate, beginner, longest slope. Imagine you are very good, right? You go from the top and ski down and meet some intermediate level and ski down, meet some beginners. If I am a beginner, I'll feel very, nervous. What if they ski very fast and pass me? Oh, I'm not so skilled on that. So what if I can't get away from them? See the number here. For indoor snow parks, more than 80% people go to indoor snow park are beginners. People train to go to the mountain, or people want to learn first in order to feel more confident to take the chairlift to go to the very top. And there's another slogan in China, it's this one. Oh, sorry. Okay, it's not. I'll read the sentence. 300 million people participate in snow and ice sports. Most participants are beginners. For me, I'm very happy to ski in the very long slope because I like it. But I would encourage we also build more ski parks for these beginners. Let's go back to the image. Let's bring the mountain to indoor. This is one of the scenarios. A design from my colleague, Alex Korhost. He invented this idea in 2003. Instead of mainly focus on advanced skiers, we give more options or more room for beginners. Maybe I can use a pointer if I have. I will get electrified. Okay, here. It works? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. So, there, try to follow my finger. There is a chairlift. You can go up. When you arrive there, if you are expert, you can ski down from this side. If you are not, you can come from here. And people may complain, the slope is not so long anymore. I want longer slope. Imagine you add all these numbers, 160 meter, 180 meter, 160 meter, all this together. it's also a pretty long run. I believe skiing is not only a personal sport. You can also see your friend, your children skiing. In this way, you have more interaction. Beginners can see others, others can also see beginners. And you will also can avoid the clash between people in different levels. So this is a revolution from a linear tunnel to a shape of butterfly. In this way, there will be less safety issues because people in different levels are separate. And there will be more fun to ski with a group of people or family, as you can see each other. And more capacity will be added if the magic carpet along the border can be fully used. So you are not only depending on one single chairlift in the middle, you can also use it there. So, butterfly. Remember this image? When you think about ski parks, when you are going to design a ski park, think about butterfly. Okay, another thing. We just finished talking about longer and longer. Now let's go to snow play. I like this very much, the sentence. Try to read it and see the keyword. What I like the most is the magical, right? With snow, you can enter a different world with snow. So let's make use of the magical part of snow. I know everyone in this room who are very experienced in the skiing industry. You start from a ride park or carnival or travel fun fair, and then we go to amusement park, and then we go to theme park. Same as our snow. We also have snow park and snow amusement park. How about snow theme park? We need to tell stories in snow parks. It's not only simply adding some snow and let people play. Indeed, snow is one theme, but shouldn't be a single theme separate with other decoration or whatever you call it. Let's have a look at this very short video we developed with our partners because we love snow. We love snow stories. We also care about the environment, like the climate change. So we believe snow park can be entertaining, can also be educational. With some music.
I haven't seen Evie for days, but she never showed up to the appointment.
Now suddenly everything seems to be melting. What's going on?
Deep snow. It starts to be dangerous.
You can never imagine what happened to me.
Would you help me return home?
Let's go. Come on. Hold on. Achoo.
What are you doing all alone in the midst of winter?
It's such a long and incredible story, Dan.
Maybe it was a magical stone.
I need to find it and fix things. It was my fault.
Well, I love incredible stories. Tell me. Come on. I'm all ears.
Okay, probably you notice there's a sudden stop because according to TEA requirement, we shouldn't show any logo. Oh, it's getting so quick. I need to move on. So you can also tell story on ski slope. As long as the light environment is good. And it doesn't have to be very clinical. You can also have like a twilight feeling. And we also work with IP holders, duty bond, and accommodate to our story together. But immersive is one thing. The basic is guest comfort. You don't want your children end up like this, right? So you want to enjoy or suffer. And then it's a discussion about below freezing or above freezing. They both are good in some sense, have pros and cons. So I would say there's no universal standard operational temperature. You need to consider it for ski or snow play, and then find the most suitable solution. We also have different type of snowmaking machine. Because of our in-house expert, we can talk hours on this, but I don't have time. And efficient energy use, because cool down a building needs a lot of energy. This is a house. In a house, a small refrigerator takes you 6% of the total, right? But we build big, huge refrigerators all around the world. Think about how to use the energy better. Even your house, using a right or better energy strategy, can save more than 36%. You need to do research and try to reduce and reuse and produce energy. Some numbers, I'll skip it. This is our energy strategy for one of the snow project, Winter Star. Projects do not plan to fail, but fail to plan. We can learn a lot from the past. For example, the left one is the Japanese one, never get their investment back. The right one is one in Germany. I'll just skip it. When you do feasibility, you need to consider a lot. And also, I also encourage everyone in this room, we work together. The synergy is very important. Doesn't mean we work together, things will be better, but it means if we don't work together, probably snow project will fail. That's why in every process, our in-house experts will always evaluate the design altogether from operation standing point, or making standing point, energy standing point, design, or construction. So you see, normally you have this expert to do projects. We need more for snow. So in short, to answer the question, the future of indoor snow parks, it depends on the culture, but just give you one short example. You can compare with Ski Dubai. The snow play is only 1/8 of the total area, but it generates the most revenue. Would also say that the bigger percentage of visitors prefer snow play instead of ski. This is just the Ski Dubai, okay? So when you think about to put a ski park or snow park, think about the culture and the local requirement. Another thing, sustainability is a key on saving, and temperature regulation and control is another important factor. Too cold, snow will turn to ice. You will not enjoy it. Too warm, snow will melt. Slope design should follow the nature contours to make it more realistic. And combine all these ideas, you want to create an indoor snow facility where visitors can feel fully immersive. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Alvina.